Hi, I'm Chef Rick, and today we're doing another virtual cooking program from my kitchen to yours. And we are going to be doing honey garlic cedar plank salmon. Nice and tasty. So to start off with, I've got a wet paper towel, which you've seen me do before. I'm going to put that down so my board doesn't slide all over the place. And this one is really, really, really simple. One of the predominant seasonings we're going to use today is paprika. Now, paprika, you can get sweet paprika, Hungarian paprika, just Spanish paprika, smoky paprika. We're going to use something smoky paprika today, and it'll give you a nice smoky flavor. But you use whichever one you want to use. So we've got our oven preheated already, and we've got our cedar plank that we've soaked in water for 30 minutes. And I'm going to put this on a tray, and I'm going to pop this in the oven because we want to get this nice and hot. Okay? Because this really is going to go pretty quick. We've got our salmon, and that'll take maybe 18, 20 minutes, possibly. It all depends on how thick the salmon is. So in this bowl, we've got some softened butter. And to that, we're going to add our seasonings. We're going to get this a little fresh cracked black pepper. And I always enjoy using the fresh pepper. It has just more flavor to it. And then we're going to put a little salt in it. And then the next thing we're going to do is put some of our smoked paprika in it. And I wish you could smell it. It just smells so good, like sort of like you got brisket out on the grill, but it gives that nice smoky flavor to it. And you can buy this at any store. And then the next thing we are going to do is we're going to have some garlic, and I'm going to set that off the side. And I got my handy little garlic peeler here, and get that off of there, stick that in there about the middle. And just sort of roll it. You don't want to smash it. You just want to push down on it. And there you go. It comes out all nice like that. And so this is easy. Or you can just smash it and then peel it. But I like doing this. It's because when you smash the clove of garlic, it gets kind of sticky. And if you're going to mince it, it really is difficult to do that, so it's better if when you're mincing it, if you smash it and then just chop it up a little bit and mix it with a little salt. Okay, we got some garlic there. And we're going to get a knife here. And we've got a garlic press that we're going to use. We're going to cut these in half so they go in there easier. Okay. We just put it in there and press. It's sort of like a little miniature potato ricer. Okay. And again, just put it in, press it down. And you can see how it comes through the back of the knife, scrape it off. And we've got some pieces in there that we don't need. Some of the fibrous tissues in the garlic. I like lots of garlic. One thing about vegetables like garlic, onions, all those things, once you cook them and roast them, if they start to caramelize, then they get a little more color. Well, not only color, but they get sweeter. Okay. And a couple more here. And what we're basically doing here, we got the softened butter, and you want to make sure that it's softened. And what we're making is like a compound butter. Okay. There we go. There's all that. Okay, so we've got our butter, paprika, and garlic in there. Now we're going to do a little honey. And one thing that works real well with honey, if you're going to use your measuring spoon, if you spray it with a little food release, or if you're using a cup, use some little spray in there. It'll slide right out of there. It's a good trick also with peanut butter. but you can put it in your measuring cups, or if we're going to use some oil, use that cup to measure the oil, but then it just comes running right out. You don't have to worry about scraping it. And we're going to put a couple tablespoons of that in there. The other thing that you could do, I was just thinking, something nice. If you wanted to give this a little different flavor, if you didn't want to use honey, you could use like an orange marmalade, so you'd have a honey flavored or an orange marmalade flavored salmon. You could use, habanero or a jalapeno pepper jelly. That would give it the sweetness that the honey does and that flavor, that little kick. So in here, the only other thing we need to do is put some lemon juice. And I've got my handy dandy little lemon squeezer over here. Okay. And this is really neat. I didn't show you this really, but this has got a little cup, so you catch all your seeds and everything right here. Juice is down there, a little spout to pour it. So you put this, cut it in half, put it in, and we've got to have a good tablespoon. And it depends on how juicy your lemons are, that you might have to use more or less. But real easy. And then all you got to do is, and your seeds are right there, so that just works real quick and easy. The other thing with your lemons or limes or oranges, a lot of times the limes are a little hard. If you take the lime and just roll it, or the lemon and roll it on, it helps release some of the juice, like that. Or the other little trick that you can do is put it in the microwave for maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds tops, and then take it out. Don't put it in too long because this is sealed. So if you put it in too long, the heat's going to build up and it's going to kind of explode, or we'll find a way to get out of there. So we've got everything in this bowl. Okay, and I'm going to mix this up. And you can make this ahead of time and put it in the refrigerator. But you can see what that looks like. Okay, and we're going to put this on. We're going to save a little bit of this to put on when we come out of the oven also. Okay, so our next piece, I forgot something here. I forgot some soy sauce. A couple teaspoons. Just realized that. So that'll give us a little more salt. If you want to use low sodium soy sauce, that's great. But you do maybe not want to use so much salt when you're putting that in here. We're basically kind of creaming this, so you can see what it looks like. Smells really nice, really nice. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Over here. And that. So, just to recap, we've got our butter in here, salt and pepper, soy sauce, honey, smokey paprika, lemon juice. And we mix this all up. And our garlic. So that's going to be a nice thing. And we've got our salmon that is in the oven. Or I shouldn't say, the cedar plank is in the oven. We're going to pull that out because that's gotten nice and hot. So let me grab that. And you kind of can smell this a little bit. Now you can do this on the grill, which is really nice, but it is hot. And again, you want to soak it so it won't just automatically flame on when you put it on the grill or get it. So we're doing a few extra pieces, so we're going to put those on there. Skin side down. And it's okay if it hangs over just a little bit. That's not a problem. Okay. But you don't want them dragging over the edge. Okay, let's get this out of here. then we've got our mixture right here. And I'm going to switch to a spoon. And we're going to put that on there. Nice dollop on each one. And then we're going to spread that all around. And this is a little thinner than some. If you want to use a thicker piece, that's okay, whatever. So this will cook pretty quick. I guess we're going to use all this on here. All this nice, all this butter will melt and it'll fall off. And on the baking sheet you can see that I like to use parchment liners. Then it helps clean up. You can use Silpats or the silicone mats, but I just like to use this. So we got our oven, it's already preheated. And we're going to stick this in here, being careful not to burn yourself. And then we'll come right back when that's done. Okay, we're back, and it's time to take the salmon, the cedar plank honey grilled salmon out of the oven. You can see a little smoke there. Ooh, yeah. Very nice. You can smell the salmon and the honey. Really nice. Now these cedar planks, unfortunately, you can only use one time. So we're going to take this off. And we're going to put that right on the plate. Okay. And put that back over here. And what I've chose to do today is I made a little quinoa. Let me get a little parsley. And that's right here. Man, I can't. Then you can serve, this is just a serving suggestion. Quinoa is kind of like an alternative to rice. It's a complete protein in this particular thing. You can use it like you would rice. If you use Mexican rice, you want to toast it a little bit, give it a little nutty flavor. That's always nice. So we're going to put a little bit of lemon with it. And nice little green salad. And take a little bit of fresh parsley. Yep. And we're going to stick that right in here, right on the plate. And there you go, cedar plank grilled, honey grilled salmon from my kitchen to yours.